cleaned out the pond really nicely. But you can see the lily plant is growing in the water. And I had to move my guys back by their house. Now they're home in the yard enjoying the pond. Morning, or afternoon rather. It is Sunday morning. I'm recording my outro for this video, and I think it's going to be put together a little bit differently because I really didn't take too many video clips this week. So I think I'm going to just add in the video clips as I talk about them for my outro. So everything's going to be laid on top of this conversation, and we'll see if that goes well or if it doesn't. But it'll probably be a short video just because I didn't have much footage and the things I want to talk about aren't too numerous anyway. So anyhow, starting the week off on Monday. Happy Monday, everybody. I forgot to do an intro this morning, so I'm going to do it in the dark on my evening walk. So Monday, rest day, just taking a little stroll. I went for a night walk alone, even though it was my rest day. I ended up exercising Monday night, going for that walk around town, which is really nice. I burned about 140 calories just doing that like leisure walk, but I did end up getting more steps because I need to, since during the day, while I'm sitting at my desk at work, I'm not getting very many steps doing that. And then Tuesday, I went for another walk, only this time it was a lot more intense. Me and my son walked to get ice cream. But unfortunately, I left my Fitbit charging on the table at home here. So I didn't even actually get to log any calories burned for that walk with my son. So my end of the week numbers are a little bit skewed. You'll see when I go over what they were. But yeah, so Tuesday walk without my Fitbit, so didn't get to track any of the calories. I did track the ice cream that I ate, which was actually some sorbet. I always get sorbet because it's dairy free, and I only ate like this much of it anyway. So it was actually a good trip to get the exercise and the little bit of ice cream that I ate. Then Wednesday, I'm gonna do a little touch base real quick. I have only been walking again. I did work out on Sunday on the arc trainer. I haven't lost any weight. I've gained 0.6 pounds because I haven't shit in 2 days. We worked out a meeting with our contractor to get the garage built. So that was interesting during the day to walk around, talk to him about the site and the project. And then later on in the evening, I actually did get on the arc trainer. So that was probably my best day. Of burning calories because the arc trainer is amazing for burning calories. It's my favorite exercise to do for cardio because you put in a good amount of effort, but you get back like twice as many calories because of the activity that you're doing on the arc trainer. It does your arms and your legs and just, it's cardio. So it's a really good workout equipment. I love it over a treadmill or a elliptical. Like the arc trainer is the best. So then we move on to Thursday. I did another walk, and this one was even more labor intense, where I actually burnt 312 calories on that mile, 35-minute walk. So that one was a really good walk. I went a long way around town, and I really got a lot of calories burned on that walk. And then Friday, we went to my husband's grandmother's 90th birthday dinner. It's like Mario Kart around here. I was tracking really good up until that meal. So I had tracked calories of 1,024 calories for that day, But then the dinner, I don't think I tracked anything for the dinner. So I had stuffed chicken with stuffing. I had stuffed fish with crab. I had a nice big salad. I had a side of mixed vegetables, bread, a dinner roll. And then I did partake in a cupcake, but half of the icing was knocked off of it. So I think that that really helped lessen the amount of calories. So yeah, so that was a big fun celebration for her. The food was really good. They had it catered at the restaurant that we were having the celebration at, and the kids really had a lot of fun running around and getting to spend time with their great great grandmother, because these are the children of the grandkids now. So that was a fun event. I'm happy that throughout the week I really didn't eat too many calories. My whole week's average was 1,470 calories. So on average, I ate below 1,500 calories. Then Saturday, we went and worked on a few of the boat projects that we have and built a trailer. This was all very labor intense work that we did. So I didn't work out that day, but I did get 10,000 steps, and just the amount of heavy lifting and bending and reaching that we were doing was a really good workout. And that brings us to today. I'm just sitting here working on editing a video, and he just brought that in here and some water. Today is how lucky I am to have a very supportive husband. He's definitely helping me to stay on track and lose weight also. This morning he made me a really nice breakfast while I was actually editing the other video that I was posting. So I'm really appreciative of him and all the support that he's provided me. So just wanted to give him a shout out too. So what I wanted to share with you all for the end of this week is my graph. So last week, the graph was all green arrows. Like everything was so much higher than the week before. But this week, here it is. It's really hard to beat last week's green arrows. So you'll see this week was red arrows. They are pointing down compared to last week, but that's okay because it was still a really good week where my calorie intake was small. So my deficit, even though, so my calorie intake was 1470 and then my deficit was 2447. So I burned 2,447 calories even without tracking my walk that one day. So that's a deficit of 977 calories, which is really good. So I think that my food calories that I didn't track from the birthday dinner and my workout calories that didn't get tracked because the Fitbit, I wasn't wearing my Fitbit, must have evened out to where my calorie deficit was 1,000 calories because, drum roll please, I lost 2 pounds, 0.8. So I lost 2.8 pounds this week, which is almost 3 pounds. I actually got on the scale this morning and it was like shifting between 211 and 212 something. I was like, oh, come on, land on 211. And it landed right at 212.0. So that is good news. 2.8 pounds is awesome. So this really does put me on track to losing the 12 pounds by June. So that's my goal. That's my short-term goal, to just lose the 12 pounds by June. That puts me at 22 pounds lost so far, which I am really, really excited about because it's always really nice to see the scale just keep going down and down and down, and you know that you're doing something right. The other thing that has been great to see is that, or feel rather, is that my back fat has started to go away, which is fantastic because I absolutely hate rolls on my back where I can like feel my skin touching. It's just a feeling that I hate. So my back rolls have really started to go away. The next thing that I would like to see go away, and I know this won't happen for another 20 pounds, is my stomach roll that like kind of sits on my lap when I sit down. So I hate that, and I hope to see it get smaller and smaller and start to go away. I haven't gone down in a pant size yet. I'm still a size 14, but I think that'll happen once I get to under 200 pounds. I think then I'll go into the next size. So that's just another 12 pounds away. So thank you everybody for watching. I hope you are enjoying these, or that they have some kind of benefit for you, just so if you're struggling, it kind of helps you stick with it, and to know that it's just slow and steady, and then you'll lose. So thanks for watching. See you next time.